Hi, Charles Sherney here, and I wanted to share with you benefits of living in the neighborhood of Cambridgeport, Massachusetts. So, Cambridgeport is one of the named neighborhoods of Cambridge. We're looking at all of them here on the screen, and you can see Cambridgeport here. It is bordered by the Charles River, by River Street, Massachusetts Avenue, and the Grand Junction Railroad track separating it from MIT. Right here is Central Square. So, we can see here on the map the Cambridgeport neighborhood. And here is the Central Square T Station, Massachusetts Avenue. This is River Street, Charles River. So this is Cambridgeport. It's home to 10,000 residents. It's a mix of residential housing and commercial real estate. And we're going to learn some of the benefits of living in this wonderful neighborhood in this video. So Cambridgeport is blessed to have both a Whole Foods and a Trader Joe's. This is the Whole Foods on River Street and the front entrance to the store. It's an unusual equation in that you take an escalator up to the second floor for your shopping, which is kind of fun. And Amazon now owns Whole Foods. They've taken over, and it has a little different vibe now in the Amazon era than it did before, but it's still very well appointed and well maintained. Deli counter, food for regular everyday shopping and to go. And then also in Cambridgeport on Memorial Drive is Trader Joe's, seen here, famous for this mural on the side of the building. And it's been around since 1996, says the sign just inside the store. I've been shopping here for my mom in recent time, helping her out, and have therefore gotten to know the store. It's very well stocked, and there's a friendly staff here, which is great. And so you're fortunate if you live in Cambridgeport to have both Whole Foods and Trader Joe's. There's also a Asian grocery store, H Mart, in Central Square. Here we're looking at Cambridgeport again on the map. And as an additional benefit, I wanted to share that there are so many parks in Cambridgeport, which is great for residents. So there's Magazine Beach, Dana Square Park, Fort Washington Park, Fulmore Park, Hastings Square, Old Morse Park, Pacific Street Park, University Park Commons, Morse School Playground. There's the Quarter Acre Park, Albarico Park, and the Lopez Street Park. So that's a good baker's dozen of parks in Cambridgeport. And generally speaking, they're well maintained. And it really is something special to have so many parks. So the granddaddy of the parks is Magazine Beach at 17 acres. It sits on the Charles River, and here we are in Magazine Beach. I took a walk in Magazine Beach this week. It was sort of a hazy day, as you get a sense of from this photo. But there are pathways with park benches and river views. There are ball fields. We're looking at a baseball diamond in Magazine Beach here and a soccer pitch. There are also some nice plantings along the river's edge, some beautiful flowers in bloom on the day I was there. There is this outpost that takes you to the water's edge. You can see Boston across the river there. And in the renovated Powder Magazine building is the Mass Audubon Magazine Beach Park Nature Center, which is open on weekends. Great to see. And they have an Olympic-sized pool, Veterans Memorial Pool, which on my visit this week, as you can see, is under renovation. So it's good to see the investment in the pool, and I'm sure when it's done, it'll be fabulous. There's also an outdoor exercise area seen here under renovation at Magazine Beach. So nice to see some investment in improving Magazine Beach. It's also home to Riverside Boat Club. This is their clubhouse on the water, and it dates from the 1800s. It's just an incredible bonus to the neighborhood to have Riverside Boat Club at Magazine Beach. This last photo I've shared here of Magazine Beach just emphasizes how delightful it is as a place to spend time looking at the water, taking a walk, having a picnic, playing sports, or getting on the water. So it's a real bonus, as are all the other parks throughout Cambridgeport. Nice to have so many green spaces in Cambridgeport. Looking here again at the Cambridgeport neighborhood on Google Maps, I wanted to share, last but not least, a real benefit to Cambridgeport is its proximity to so much nearby. So first there's the Charles River, and you can see Boston across the way. So if you live in Cambridgeport, you can easily get down to Memorial Drive and take a walk. Here I am on Memorial Drive doing just that. I'm a regular walker and find my way down to the river on a regular basis, and people who live in Cambridgeport enjoy that same luxury. It's also adjacent to MIT, and so many people who live in Cambridgeport are connected to MIT and can bicycle or walk to the university. And so that's a real nice luxury. And of course, Harvard is not far afield. Harvard Square is just down Massachusetts Avenue from Central Square. So that's nice too. And here is Central Square. And there's a T station here with service to Boston. There's various shop services and restaurants, an active city life on the sidewalks. And, so if you live in Cambridgeport, at one corner of the neighborhood is Central Square. You can grab your Charlie ticket to hop on the subway and find your way to Boston. Here on the map are properties I have sold over the last 25 years in Cambridgeport, so I'm very familiar with the neighborhood as a top residential real estate agent, and I welcome the opportunity to connect with you if you're giving thought to buying your next home in Cambridgeport or selling your current home here. My name is Charles Cherney, and I welcome the opportunity to connect. Reach out at any time by text, telephone, or email if I can be of service to you. I hope you found this video on Cambridgeport useful, and I look forward to sharing more with you about recent sales and current offerings in the neighborhood. Be in touch.